Yeah, it's me. I'm back, and I am freezing. And also, I'm very tired. However, I'm going to up the stakes today and add another element to my tiredness, just because I feel like it. One and two. In case you're wondering, that was one dose of my gummy sleep aids, my gummy bear hemp sleep aids. The funny thing is, I've never been able to figure out if these actually contain anything that would show up in the drug test or not, or if they're like totally free and clear. So maybe I'm playing with fire because I work in a drug-free workplace, but I can't really get a solid answer as far as whether these contain anything that would you know, trigger a positive in a drug test. This is just the shit that you get off Amazon for like $25 for a container. But anyway, the active ingredient they claim is melatonin. So anyway, I've probably got about 20 minutes or so before it begins to kick in. But still, I'm tired. I worked a long night last night. Now I'm here at home. I'm cold. I'm tired. I'm irritated with the world in general. But so I just felt like doing a little bit of an update because it's been close to a week since the last one, and a few things have happened. So here I am. I figured I'd just go ahead and throw some shit out and just see what I come up with. So yeah, Trish is over there slurping up the water off the fountain. So good for her for staying hydrated. She cost me a lot of money last week. Well, 10 days ago, whatever. With her sedated grooming. Ever since, she's been extremely clingy and, dare I say, irritating by it because she just will not leave me alone. I think this is the most distance that we've had between us since since I've brought her home when I've been at home. Otherwise, she is always within like 2 feet of me, laying on top of me most of the time. She just does not want to leave me alone. I feel like she suffered some major separation anxiety from being left at the vet office for I think it was 7 hours between when I dropped her off and when they said I could pick her up. And I wasn't late. I wasn't late picking her up either. Sorry. I'm still kind of feeling a little bit under the weather. Despite it being about 2 weeks, more than that actually, almost 2.5 weeks now since my hospital stay. God, those insurance claims and those bills, they really got me freaked out right now. I mean, so far they've processed about a couple $1,000s worth of bills, and officially I'm on the hook right now for about $800. 500 that is the deductible. The rest so far is just for lab work and a few other things. But what I'm really nervous about at this point is uh, there's still about $20,000 worth of unprocessed claims. They're I keep going into the insurance provider website to see where the claims stand, and right now there's one in progress. It's been in progress since I think the 23rd of January, and they keep saying that more data will be available soon, and it's been like that for well over a week now. But if I go into the the medical provider website and look at the billing and everything going on there, there's they broke this thing down into everything that's been taken care of by insurance has been has been processed and everything. It leaves me with about $770 some odd bill I gotta pay at this point. But there's still it's 19,900 some odd dollars worth of claims that are still being processed. And the part that has me most concerned is they've got me in there coded for was about 40 hours of observation time. Now, as I understand it, insurance companies are really particular about observation hours. Um, Unfortunately, they charge that at a pretty steep rate. It's several $100s an hour. And right now, the claim for the observation hours is coming out at like 4,800 some odd dollars for the 40 hour. Yeah, actually I think it's 44 hours worth of observation time. So that's gonna hurt if they deny that. Sorry. And I know there's a bunch of other testing and other routine stuff that I'm sure insurance is gonna have no issue with, but still, my out-of-pocket maximum is $2,500 for the year. But if they don't cover the observation hours, I mean you're gonna more than double that, probably triple it, and that's really gonna fucking hurt. So how about we don't do that, BCBS? But it's the American Health Insurance, so who the fuck knows? So yeah, it's been kind of a busy kind of week again. It's like I've had appointments every day for the past 2 weeks. I've had to do work on my usual work days, and then with days off, I've had electrolysis. I had a couple doctor's appointments. I had the thing with Trish. I had one day off where I didn't have anything going on, but it was a weekend, of course. I had more work. I had electrolysis again on Wednesday. And Mom was finally home after being gone for a few weeks. Oh, God. I don't know. So she was brought home on Thursday, like a week ago Thursday, and everything seemed fine until Sunday morning. She calls me out of the blue, and the thing with my family is, we tend not to call just to say hello or just get caught up on anything. Particularly with my parents, they don't call or reach out unless they needed something, especially mom. So she calls me. It's Sunday morning, and I got back up a little bit here. Saturday, um, I had an issue pop up. It was a warmer day, and just out of nowhere, I started getting a dripping in my main level bathroom. No idea where it's coming from. And I'm just like, okay, well, shit, what the hell is going on here? See, the water, it wasn't leaking out of like the exhaust fan or anything like that. No, it was actually leaking out of the bathroom door frame. Go figure, right? So I wound up getting in touch with the HOA board because I'm thinking, okay, what if it's a roof leak? Because it was a warm day and it was the first day where we weren't too far out of the deep freeze that we were in, from earlier in the week. This is the first day we actually got, I think, above freezing. Well, anyway, so I called the HOA, a couple board members, and they tell me that they'll get back to me about it. Well, they didn't reach out to me on Saturday. No surprise there. So Sunday morning, the phone rings, and it's an unfamiliar number, right? So I'm thinking, okay, this must be one of the HOA board members or someone calling about that roof complaint that I had. So I pick up and I answer, and of course, it's mom. And it's nothing like a casual, cordial, discussion about whatever. No, she wants me to bring her to the hospital. I won't go into detail as to why. It's kind of one of those situations that it's better left unsaid. But I'm just like, you're calling me out of the blue to ask me to take you to the hospital for something that I'm pretty sure could be rectified via over-the-counter medicine. So I was kind of fortunate in this regard that I told her that my car really wasn't up for in good shape for chauffeuring people around, because, well, for one, it is loaded with crap. I mean, I have so much junk mail in there from over the past few years. I just keep tossing it in there, tossing it in there, tossing it in there before I go to work. And yeah, the front seats filled up, back seats filled up. There's literally no place for a passenger to sit. I'm a slob. Yeah, so there's that, and also there's the issue with the alignment, or so I thought, with the car. Damage from from going in the ditch was still a concern of mine, because I was getting a lot of shaking from the wheels when I would go at highway speed. So I explained that to her, that my car is really not in any shape to bring you to the hospital. And she let it go, and she apologized for wasting my time. Said she'll figure something out. Maybe she'll just call an ambulance and pay the bill for that. Honestly, I have no idea what she did that day. If she called the ambulance or not, or just waited out whatever it was. So yeah, I think it was Monday. As I'm trying to sleep, I get a phone call. Again, I don't recognize the number, but turns out it was one of our HOA board members. Getting in touch with me about the possible roof leak. And then she has a conversation with me, and the funny thing is, she called looking for my dead name, and trying to explain to someone that uh, I once went by that name. And they get a little confused by that. And we talked a little bit about what was going on, and she I forgot what she said exactly, but she brought up my current name, and it was at the very end of the call. I'm just like, yeah, well, the dead name and Mila, we are one and the same. We're the same person. I just changed my name about 2 years ago. She seemed a little perplexed by that, but kind of grasped the concept, I guess. So, anyway, she called. She wanted to see what my availability was as far as getting someone out there to inspect the roof. And I explained my situation as far as my appointments went that day. She said that she'd get ah, shit, get in touch with the roofing guy and see what happens. Well, Wednesday rolls around, and it's my electrolysis day and the visit mom day that I usually set aside for for part of the day. And well, I start getting a little antsy, and I'm like, yeah, I gotta go. Well, I bid her goodbye, and I go home. On the way, I spot this van with ladders out, and there was some guy, poking and prodding around at the end of our condo units here. I'm in the middle of a multiplex condominium, but a few minutes later, the doorbell rings, and the guy is there. He wants to inspect the interior, and sure, and yeah. So spent the next probably 45 minutes or so going over what he thought might be the issue, or what might be triggering the water leaking down through the doorway. And he takes a look up into the attic and says that he doesn't find anything. Just finds a bunch of piping up there that leads to the outside. So all things said, shit. All things said, our working theory is that we just get condensation on the piping that goes to the outside, from the showers and whatnot, and it just sits on the piping, and then eventually works its way down. Has a path of travels along the studs and other framework, and that's what they think is causing the issue. So there's that. Friday. Let's see, Thursday. Yeah, Thursday I had my car appointment. Took the car, and 3 weeks later to get looked at for that wheel shaking, and they tell me that everything checked out, save for a slight, and they emphasize very slight uh, bending of the wheel, or maybe I forgot they said the wheel or the rim. I'm trying to blank as to which it was, but said beyond that, they decided to just give it a wheel balancing and send me on my way. So everything else looked fine. So here's hoping. Oh, oh God, sorry. I am really tired. That's why the eyes are closed right now. Sorry. But yeah, so that was that was kind of a relief because I got all these medical bills are gonna start coming in real soon. So kind of need the break. Let's see. Thursday night, nothing happened. Friday, I got nothing. Saturday, slept all day, worked all night, and now here we are Sunday morning. So, yeah, I know this probably should be its own video, but I'm looking at it, just in the moment right now, and yeah, it'll have to be its own video because I'm too far gone right now. I can't form coherent thoughts, so my intellect is probably at about the same level as Donald Trump's is right now. I mean, I'm certain I'm still a little bit higher than its IQ, but I'm slipping fast because of how tired I am. But I think the next time I upload, I'm gonna go a little more in depth as to my feelings about the abomination that we are calling a government currently. But yeah, for those of you that are keeping track and want to help out, there's a massive protest being planned in all 50 states on Wednesday. Yeah. I think they're all being done at noon. And unfortunately, I don't know if that's local time or if it's all based on on someone else's time zone. But anyway, anybody that wants to get involved, just do a quick search on February 5th protest. See what you get. Beyond that, I am absolutely incoherent at this point, and I'm going to go to bed. Because, fuck man, I am tired. I'll hopefully get you a proper update again, maybe tomorrow. I don't know. Depends on how I'm feeling. We're also expected to get a bunch of snow tonight, so I might have to stay outside late and shovel the driveway because our HOA sucks that way. They only hire the plow if you get 3 or more inches of snow. In the last forecast model I heard, it was that we were getting 2 tonight, so it might not work out. Anyway. Oh. Anyway, sorry about that. I'm tired. I'm going to bed. And you all try to have yourselves a good day. I mean, the world sucks right now. The USA is an absolute cesspool, and I hate living here right now, but I can't really do much of anything about that. Anyway, I will talk at you all later. And I am shocked that Trish never came up here. She's usually all over me at this point because she can't stand to be separated from me lately. But anyway, have yourselves a great day, and I'll talk to you later.